Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Today we're gonna doing, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, hello everybody, welcome to Serum 2 gameplay. Well, we go on an adventure and pursue the highest quality sounds and the most unique and the most immersive sounds possible to create the best Serum 2 preset pack available in the market. Only top quality sounds, and we're gonna spend as much time as we need to craft the sound that we're gonna craft in today's video. And we don't have any specific direction this time. I don't know where we're gonna get. I don't have like an idea of what we're, you know what I mean? But we have a direction is a melodic sound today. It's not gonna be demonic, although sounds usually turn out demonic for me for whatever reason. I may be cursed, I don't know. But anyways, we will go and make something that's just as good as I can possibly create it and as just vibey as possible, you know what I mean? And again, I will show you all the cool techniques that I know, and we're gonna just use them and I'll just show you. So this video is gonna be packed with little tips here and there of what you can do generally in sound design, but also inside Serum 2. We're gonna use the MIDI like this. Cool. So we will use a spectral oscillator, and we're not going to put any specific sound in there, but we're going to put a just sine wave. But here's the deal. If I just play a sine wave, this is what it's going to sound like. Absolute disgusting, just crap, you know? So you got to move it to 0 so it just stays in one place and actually plays a sine wave. Kinda. There's a reason I'm using a spectral one, because I could just like put the sine wave there and it would be fine. Right, the cleanest possible, but this wavetable does not have this mode that we're gonna use that gives you just like complete insane results. So we're gonna go to 0, and this just annoyingness, just get rid of it here. Let's go like that. And the sounds end, you know, when there's like an end of the sound right here, it just ends. So increase release. So it like bleeds. Cool. And also I want to make it more plucky, so I'm gonna go kind of like here. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Add scan. So this basically sounds at 100% like this, but it's just like too quick. And if we add just a little bit, we're getting these kind of like birds. That's super sick. Kind of like pitch movements. And you can also go the opposite way. So we gotta find the sweet spot here. Tiny bit, like 1%. Yeah, that's cool. It gives us like... Dun. Okay, so that sounds just great already. If you just add delay to this, simply speaking, ping pong. Oh, that's absolutely insane, bro. Then you add some Rievierb. The whole Rievierb good. Here, hit it. No, solo these. And like cut the lows. It's too muddy. There's not many highs in there, so we don't have to touch it. Mainly, we're getting that type of like shimmer sound from it, so that's exactly what we're looking for. Just like steady type of reverb, continuous. It's like kind of the same amount. So what I usually do is just like put that onto macro there. Oh, that just slaps. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. I could put a filter here, but it just simply won't work, so I can't show it to you. But you can just right click. You can create your own one too, but you can right click and you can pick wavetables here. Like this one's really cool. And you can just shift through it, and it's always creates these cool, insane sounds. Which you can kind of hear that kind of like watery phasing thing going on, but that's not what we really want to do here. So I'm going to show it to you on another spectral wavetable, just so you know what that is, and maybe we can morph it nicely with it. You know, we're not going to just use it because, like, for example, like if I just put sound like this, that's kind of cheating, but you just apply it and it just shifts things. It's always insane. It's always crazy. So we're gonna stick to this one for now, and I'm gonna mute this. Maybe we're gonna go into FM. So we're getting more of highs that are missing from these sine waves. And now we can also hear the morphing of this filter. Which kind of sounds vibrating, not gonna lie. Bro, what is going on? Okay, so you gotta somehow automate it so that it gives you that wow kind of sound. So free, but like slow it down. Let's see. Absolutely crazy. Like, what is going on? So let's do something crazy. Go FMA. Can you do this? You can actually do this. What? Bro, what is going on? This sounds like the sounds that would be in Machinarium, you know? The game with the robot. Sounds exactly like that. So maybe you can somehow stabilize this so that you get... Well, we can actually try this. There's one cool thing that we could try to add FM to both and then try and stabilize it with like a filter. And that could give us tonality in key with that cool texture. We can actually definitely try that. So we'll go to filters. We have a filter here, German LP. Gotta set it to follow the key here. Go resonance high. See, we're getting these peaks. Those are gonna be our notes. And we are using key tracking, so every single note is gonna, you know, follow the keyboard. And like all the notes actually are separate for the filters. So you can actually play chords. And all we have to do, maybe go more drive. Maybe not yet. All we have to do is to tune this. And I think the way to tune this may be have some sort of reference. So this would be reference. This isn't going anywhere. Put a noise here. And send the noise to filter 1. So that's kind of in tune, and we can go here, make sure that both of these things are going to filter. That's cool. What if we do this? Just make it real short. Put that on here. So every single time we get like a little bit of this craziness. We can add a little bit of a movement to the cutoff, just a tiny bit, to introduce some sort of like an instability to it. You can go like that too, without the drive. Tune it to a lower octave. So that kind of controls that amount of craziness. Not too much. So like crazy, but not too crazy. You know, my dating preferences. We're gonna go into 100% here, and then gonna go 100% here. Get a new sound. Maybe lower on this one as well. We're gonna not go, we don't want it to be, 22 is gonna be like a default maybe, so we don't want it to modulate this stuff. So till here, actually no modulation, and then just introduce it later. You can find some sweet spots in there. So the question now, if we go always in portamento, it's gonna glide between the notes, but what is it gonna sound like is the question. So we're gonna move that also to a higher octave, which is gonna be 26. Gonna chill that out with a macro, actually, max. Bro, what? Disable this for now. Here we go. Okay, that sounds amazing. Say purify, add the effects back. Oh yeah, we bypass this. So that's gonna give us like ghost vibes. Make it as strong as this and simply go like macro 5. It's gonna be amount, spooky. Just a tiny amount. Okay, that kind of gives a nice vibe. Let's go to this and... Bruh, it's absolutely insane. It's called Dream. Bro. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna call it Drift, and my camera obviously died. GG. Are we gonna do the same thing as recently? I don't know. Using the phone, not the greatest thing. But I guess what other chance we have, right? What? But what other option we have, right? Okay, so we just added Drift. So that's just dirty, and in Serum 2 there's this cool feature that allows you to just apply and delete max. This is exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make that a default. I think I'm gonna completely remove the crazy, you know? We've got into something very pure, and to get to something very pure you sometimes have to get through the hordes of crazy, if you know what I mean. Dating advice. Bro, that's insane. Okay, what we will do now... Why are you shaking? This is scary? This ain't even spooky too much, huh? Now it's spooky. Bro, okay, that's great. And now we can utilize the newest filter, diffuser, and that will allow us to add even more watery, subnautic feel to the sound. Push the resonance. You can actually grab in here, if you didn't know, but increase the stages. And you can do this. You gotta find the right resonance. You basically want some sort of sweeping going on, which we may do this way. Kind of like that, but then you wanna find the proper resonance position for different height. of the sweeps. Like this is gonna be higher. See? And it's gonna be lower. And the stages. It's kind of like a mount. I would say keep it at this and then just add here Subnautic. And also put the before the effect so that this just isn't so mono. Now the delay is gonna pick it up and it's gonna keep repeating it on the sides to the ping pong. We're gonna use this one instead because we want to add some more like amount, not just fade it in. But we're gonna give more range for people to like have more possibilities to find what they're looking for. For making these types of sounds, really cool effect is phaser, and there's this even built-in cinnamon. Go here, BPM, and just run it like that. That's pretty cool, but I don't want to like put the whole effect onto the rest of the space effects and the filter, because it kind of like applies one effect onto everything and it makes it sound that particular one way. It's not really the best. It's gonna put it at the beginning. It also makes it wide, which is pretty cool. You can make it more audible through feedback here. Very futuristic. You can hear it has a sort of like a pristine crystallized texture, and it also adds that sort of like a vocally movement that's also swimming because we have this rate turned on, so it's like oscillating constantly. If I make it quick. So it's kind of like singing its own melody. It's pretty cool actually on the whole thing because it's actually catching the reverb and delay. That actually sounds better. It's more audible. So I'm actually gonna stay with it like that. I'm gonna introduce it a little bit. And now what we will do is we'll try convolving, which is just, you know, Rievierb. I mean, convolver like with different impulse responses, giving you different reverbs that can sound very unique, and you cannot find them just through using simple reverb. Can be very nice. And for that, Crystal Hall sounds like exactly something that would fit this sound. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Sounds like Galactic reverb. You can also shorten it though. You can put the whole mono sound in a nice space, make it wide, also making it kind of like sit more in the back and have more space. Then just straight up like in the middle, very dry. You can like mix it in, for example. That actually slaps, I'm not gonna lie, that slaps. Put this at the beginning maybe. Wait, I'm tripping. This should not be at 0. Do this so that it's turned off, you know, at 0, and it gets turned on. It's just we start moving the knob. Okay, that's really cool actually. And then we're gonna use the same one at the end to give those galactic vibes. Reset it. You can make it more, you know, without that rumbly low end. Super cool. I think that should be a thing here because we want both the phaser to have an impact on it, and both this have an impact on it as well. We're gonna now set this up, and also gonna show you a cool trick you can do within macros. Super useful, thank you so much for this. We're gonna align it through the most important macro. It's gonna be from 1 to 8. So you can simply just drag it, bro. Amazing. We have room, we have galactic, we have subnautic, we have swim. So add a little bit of subnautic here. A little bit of phaser. So I want it to be in the front, but a little bit to the back, not too much. So we can position it using that convolution room reverb, very short one. You can hear like it's very in your face right here. And as I start to push the knob, it like spreads outwards, you know? You can hear it changes the position, and I'm looking for a nice bounce. Cool effect for this in terms of distortion would be the downsample. So here's a sweet spot, and we want all these effects to affect that. Maybe not all of them. See where it fits best. Kind of here maybe. We're adding a little bit of that crystal sparkle on top. See what we can do with this, with these macros. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, yet another preset for the collection of best Serum 2 presets. Hope this video was useful, hope the tips were helpful, hope the techniques blew your mind. As always, check out Oversampled.us if you're looking for sounds, and stay tuned for this preset pack, because oh boy, it will get released at some point. Before GTA 6 maybe, you know? Thank you for watching, have a great day, and see you soon. Smile, bro. This video has been brought to you by Oversampled.us, premium sample and preset packs. Sound selection is very important, and we always aim at creating the highest quality sounds possible to help you make professional songs in as easy as drag and drop way with no extra processing needed. We're offering sounds in many different genres. Our most loved packs are the Ultimate Future Bass Toolkit, Cyberpack, Polychrome, and Super Heavy Drums. If you want to sound like your favorite artists, we have packs like Volcano, Castles, Portify, and Resurrection. And if you're in need of quality drums for your songs, don't look any further than our Super Heavy collection with over 2,800 samples in total if purchased in a bundle that will cover all your drum needs. Our most recent pack is sound enhancers, including lots of ear candies, fillers, layers, and more, all to make your songs more interesting. Visit Oversampled.us and get sounds that'll make you a better producer.